to make this zipper for the bag, we need 2 strips of a coordinating fabric, and they need to be the same width as the bag, and I've cut these about 3 inches wide. Now my zipper was not long enough, so I created these little extensions on the end here. Now the next step that we need to do is we need to attach these pieces to the zipper, and I'm gonna sew it from this side. I've seen somebody else do that, and it's looked like it just worked better, gave you more control over the where you're putting your seam at on the zipper. And I want it to be really close. This is a little bit shorter than my piece, but I think it's going to work. So I'm going to pin all of this right on the edge of the zipper, and you would pin it on the side that you want to fold it on should come this way, so that when you fold it out, it's in the right position. Alright, so we're going to take this over to the sewing machine and attach it. It doesn't look as lined up as I want it to be. We're going to attach the zipper, and we're going to be very careful to try to sew it even. I always seem to get in a hurry when I'm sewing a zipper on, and it ends up kind of wonky, but I want this bag to be as neat as possible, so I'm going to take my time. Alright, I've got my stitch length on 3, and I'm going to start just really slowly putting this zipper onto the piece. When you reach a certain point, you need to zip the zipper back up so that that pull doesn't get in the way. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing with the other side, and then I'll come back and show you the rest of the construction of the zipper. You can see I've got my zipper nice and neatly sewn in there. I'm real happy with how that turned out. Now at this point, what I want to do is fold these seams over and press them, and then I'm going to sew a top stitch on them just to make them look even prettier. Okay, you can see I've made my little decorative stitches there on either side of the zipper. Now what we need to do is open up the zipper a little bit, and we're going to sew down, just down these sides right here. I'm going to line them up, and I'm going to pin just to make sure nothing shifts out of place. Alrighty, you can see we've got our 2 ends sewn together for the zipper. I'm opening up the zipper all the way. What I'm going to do is attach it to the bag. And I need to line up the side seams. Okay, you can see I've got everything pinned together. Now we're going to take it to the sewing machine and sew about a 1/2 inch seam allowance all the way around. So this is kind of a tight fit and you have to really take your time with this. Back tag just to lock your stitch. Okay, now that we've sewn all around, you see what we've got here. Now what we need to do is turn the zipper inside the bag. And we want to try to fold this up neatly, and we're going to iron it, and then we're going to stitch it so that it stays down. This is the tricky part. You have to make sure that you really got it down there neat. So just take your time and work with it and get this seam pressed, and then once you've got it to your satisfaction, you just go and sew about a 1/4 inch seam allowance around it. And since this is such a tedious process, I'm going to do this off camera, and then I'll show you the end result when I'm done. Alrighty, now I sewed the finishing stitch all around the top edge of the bag. You can see there would be one final step that I would do, and I'm not going to do it in this video, but you could get a couple of pieces of cardboard and cut them out into the shape of the bottom and cover them in fabric to make the bottom of the bag more sturdy, which I am going to do for this bag because it turned out awesome, guys. This was my first try at doing the zipper like this, and you can see it's a really nice looking bag. And you've got the zipper there, and it's lined, and I think that I would recommend this thing I did with the ends of the zippers. I would do that anyway because it looks really finished that way, and I really like the look of it. If you're using anything other than denim for the outside of the bag, you would definitely want to line it with fusible interfacing. Because that would give it more weight. This bag is pretty sturdy because it's made out of denim, but wow. Daisy and I were talking as I was doing the video, and I told her this new sewing machine has really inspired me, and is actually a better machine to use. It's not just inspiring for the fact that I have a new sewing machine. It's that it is a nice machine with so many features that a regular just $99 Sears sewing machine cannot do, like being able to change the pressure of the pressure foot. The presser foot allows me to do things like this. This is really thick right in here, and I just lightened up the pressure and went smooth with my Kenmore, which I love Kenmore. I'm not, you know, Kenmore and Singer are my favorite sewing machines, but I could not have done that, and it would have caught, and there would have been skipped stitches or stitches that look smaller than the other ones. With this method, It turned out so smooth and so pretty. So I would recommend, if you're going to make handbags and things like that, to invest in a really good sewing machine, because this is so much different than anything I've done in the past. So there is the bag with the zipper inside, and it turned out really neat. I don't have any more big zippers. I'll have to get some this weekend, and I will do the video showing the other method. But I really think this is the way to go. This is the way you want to put the zipper in. The way that I did it, the other one, is just double the work when you get to the zipper part, and it doesn't look as finished and pretty as this does. So this may end up being my new pocketbook. So that's it, y'all. This is my little handbag tutorial. I hope y'all enjoyed. Just don't forget, you know, you need to make that bottom piece to make your bag nice and sturdy, or else it's gonna sag at the bottom when you put something in it. So I'm gonna go and do that, and then maybe when it's done completely, I will post photographs of this on my Facebook page. So hope y'all enjoyed. Peace, y'all. Bye bye.